Here at the SAC Aerospace Museum, it's the 10th annual Legislative Summit where all 5 federal delegates are getting together to talk about what's going on in Washington. At this unusual venue, our 5 congressional leaders came out to talk with some business owners and other local politicians like Jane Raybould, Senator Bob Christ, and other Nebraska legislators.
Well, we tend to think of leadership maybe as those in elected office or those running major entities, but the leadership is behind you today. These are the people who sacrifice day in and day out to create the conditions for economic well-being, for meaningful work, for jobs, who are in public office at the local level, dealing with day-to-day problems. So it's always very important for me to be here at this wonderful event.
The Legislative Summit isn't just about what to talk about what's going on in Washington, but also to talk about the state of Nebraska.
I love this event. It really is a great opportunity to be able to not only see our federal delegation, but also it brings together a lot of the folks that are creating the job opportunities in our state together to be able to network and talk about what we can further do to create those opportunities for the people of the state.
What's on everyone's mind, though, is the big question about the future of tariffs.
So one of the big issues is obviously trade. These people understand why Nebraska needs to continue feeding the world. We live on the most productive farm and ranch land in human history, and we grow so much more food than we could conceivably consume, and so we need export markets. There are people all over the world who want to buy our food, and we want to sell them our food, and so we need more trade.
With that topic being discussed so much, it's clear that these delegates have something to bring back to Washington.
I think we are making progress. I'm not a fan of tariffs, so that I hope we can get beyond this sooner rather than later.
So we have to tell the president we got to get this done, because there's going to be good companies going out of business if we don't get this changed.
Now, the biggest takeaway from this legislative summit is getting a trade deal done in the near future. Reporting in Ashland, Pierce Gorlett, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.